Hey everyone, this is Manly Badasuru and welcome back to Concluse. Previously we went for the sewers, because every game needs a sewer level. Oh, a new area opened up here. This world makes little sense. Take the lift down. To hell. Couldn't tell if the game bugged out or if we were actually making progress. Okay. It was just a weird sound. Oh, things have certainly improved for the worse. Chair. Staring at a wall. Door is locked, need a key. $317. Subway car key. A mirror or a parallel? What? I swore there was two keys in the ground, but maybe I'm just thinking of things. 317. Use subway door key. 7644. What? That's the woman that was there in the beginning of the game. It's hard to tell what happened here, but the remains of a body hang from a metal fence. The body appears to be covered in some sort of sludge. Looking at the face, you notice it's the old woman you saw sleeping in the subway car earlier. Ribcage key. Man, that really ribbed me the wrong way. Subway door is locked. Looks like she couldn't take a good old-fashioned ribbing. Use ribcage key to open the door, which makes perfect sense. Ooh, key. And the void! Man, I just love the void. Ooh, money. Generator key picked up earlier. Frusted's different. Confusing note. Locker passcode multiplied by subway car number. Okay, that's actually really straightforward as far as puzzles go. Keep it unresponsive. We need to activate it first with the generator. Now that the game ironically has some color, and even if it's just red, things are just so much easier to see. Which is weird to me. C, A, B. If I'm wasting power to the generator. A. B. C. Well, we follow the lines. It should take us somewhere? Yeah. Calendar from 1983. Flip that switch. Now, do we need to follow the other one? Or... Okay, now this works. Now we just need the number and do the multiplication thing. Okay, code correct. Should be all clear. Use the dark generator key. Generator comes alive, looks kind of like an emoji. You can hear water drain to a nearby area. There's some kind of puzzles with A, B, and C here. I just turned them on randomly and I don't know what I'm doing. Planks. Well, the void is gone. Got a Blight Town up in here. Man, not big fun in the void. Subway car key number double. Then we gotta go back and maybe experience a creepy cutscene. Or not. So we go back to the subway. And I believe we get out of here. Subway car key number 2. Oh god, there's a static TV at the end. This room is empty like my soul. The handle is broken like my soul. This room itself is just a series of useless mazes that lead back to the same place and has like barbed metal wiring everywhere, just like my soul. And this room has a payphone. Like my soul. Call Mom. Hey Mom, I'm like calling from a rust hell here. Like, it's really great and all, but like, I'm gonna give this place a really bad Yelp review. Enemy. Am I missing? Is there something in the shadows I'm not seeing? Like, I'm gonna go back over my recording and it's just gonna be there in the corner. I never saw it. Because I hate when that happens. Computer's unresponsive, it just displays static. Great. B. A. Bodies. Dead bodies. Or you swear you see if he twitches a gaze passes over them. C. Of course we're gonna descend. So flipping the switch, you hear something power up nearby. You and your chairs. Oh, there's a key in there. Middle key. Number triple. Can I get across that? No, just never mind. Are we out of here? Yeah. That was weird in textures. So we're in the C area. So hopefully I see where we're going. Take the lift. Think I'm gonna stay? That ain't an option. See prime real estate down here. God. The view to my left makes me a little dizzy. Oh man. Horse? Because a horse-shaped object needs to be inserted to open the door, and that makes perfect sense. Who would ever question that? The painting of a man's face, his expression is hollow. You pull down the painting and find a heavy metal block. A block of filament, middle of a low melting point. We gotta make a mold. I see. Strange red painting is mesmerizing. The red swords from the painting seem to be spreading onto the floor. We pull on the painting and find a heavy metal block. It's a block of found metal with a low melting point. Description of the painting reads, Party in Hell. The party goers in the painting have an emotionless expression. That's hell, alright. Just one big lame party. One that everyone always runs out on chips on. Change. Staring at the painting on the wall, but I can't tell what the artist's intention was. The painting smells awful. It's a scratch and sniff smell-o-vision. A corroded metal bucket sits at the floor edge. You put a bar of filament into the bucket and lower into the dark liquid. The filament melts away to reveal the left half of a golden horse figurine. Do the next one, right half. That was a simple puzzle, if you would even call it that. Let's put the two pieces in, and we are in the arena room. Big open spaces make me uncomfortable, because now I am unprotected from all angles. Weird. Caleb's Diary 1. That was a save point we have on the one in the end there. Yesterday, the man came into our school, Miss Phillips, tried to hold the door, but he shot her in the head, then he shot all of us. I thought I was dead, but then I woke up here. You were all scared because we were all alone, but Owen said we have to stick together. Everything was okay at first. We found a big school. It was empty and the lights were out, but Owen said we had to find food, so we had to be brave. Caddy would not stop saying she's caring or something. She said she kept seeing shakers. I thought she was lying out there. But then I started to see them too, so everyone could see them. We had to leave the school before Jessica L. got really sad, and let a shaker get her. She kept crying for her mommy. It ate her. The class was really sad about what happened to Jessica, but Owen said we don't have time to be sad. We hiked for a day and were able to find a big hospital. There were enough beds inside for every student. Everything seemed fine. We went to sleep, but when we woke up, me, Caddy, and Owen were the only ones left. We checked again and again, but the beds were all empty. Everyone was gone. Katie and Owen and me spent today trying to find some food, but everything we found smelled really bad. Maybe we are just literally in hell. Everyone just died. Owen noticed that daytime is really short here, and it seems like it's always night. We found an empty apartment near the hospital. We were able to get what's this one? A TV working. All I played was static. During the night, me and Owen woke up to Katie screaming. We heard all around us. It wasn't until we looked up that it stopped. Katie was on the ceiling, shaking like one of those things. As we looked up at her, she stopped shaking. She just stared at us and made weird noises. That's probably the one that laughs. Owen asked her to come down, but she didn't seem to hear. She faded into the ceiling. Owen says she's probably gone forever. Sad face? We ran out of the apartment after what happened with Katie. Owen was so upset. This is like a Junji Ito store. I was too. Katie made such weird faces when she was looking at us with nowhere to go. We were lucky. We found a sewer key. The sewer seems scary at first, but it's empty. We've been staying in the sewers for a few days now. Hopefully we'll continue to be safe. Owen disappeared, sad face. He went for a pee and never came back. I went looking for him, but all I found was his shoes. Now I'm all alone. Even worse, creatures have started appearing in the sewers. The floors have suddenly become rusted and covered in human organs. It's dangerous to leave my hiding spot, so I spend a lot of time in darkness. It's so lonely here. Uh-oh. Never go into the arena room. Uh-oh. Triangle Man. You have one little arm. Ooh. God, it's like venom. Whoa, 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 whoa! Get to the crystal! Load, Caleb! Now it finally becomes useful. Weird. Number 8. Final entry, we didn't see this one. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm losing control of my body. I can't stop shaking. I'm going to the surface, hopefully I can make it. I don't get that. It's real weird. Highway key. I'll put it together in my head later. Oh god, it's a maze. Oh, I remember this area. The one... So, the room we were just in was the one where I saw, like, the key, and I was like, oh, there's loot in there, and then it had, like, the evil thing. So we're back in the normal, well, comparatively normal sewers now. The question is, are we a new character? Or do we somehow, like, take their place in time? Something weird like that. Some real weird fourth wall break. Ah. I don't seem to have my flashlight anymore. I get to enjoy the normal flashlight for just a brief moment. And that was it. That's how life goes. You just zoom for the forest. Go for the gate. Maybe the other gate is the one. Never mind. Actually, we haven't been down here before. Dwarven map. Dead end in more ways than one. Now it'll open up? No, maybe I'm done. I thought I picked up like a highway key or something. It was just context sensitive, never mind. Hello? Large plow sits abandoned. The door's locked using the key. Huh. Slow. You don't tell me what to do. I'm holding the sprint button. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Forest Service. Save my game. Loot. Hey, money. Power Rangers. Park Rangers, no, driver. I almost said Power Rangers. Power Rangers on mine. Tonight's strange weather has caused a mudslide and downed several large trees. Terry left the plow somewhere in the woods. We're going to need to find it and start clearing things before tomorrow. There should be diesel in the utility room. Be careful out there. You got a key to it, though? Utility room key. Can't tell if lights or dark, evil eyes looking at me from beyond the grave. We're gonna find out, aren't we? Oh yeah, it's just a crashed school bus. Don't worry, everybody. Nobody liked those kids anyway. It's all about us. One-lane bridge. This is a surprisingly long walk. A little bit, slow. A little bit upset here. You're gonna have me backtrack the entire way afterwards, aren't you? That's, what? Oh yeah, it's a mudslide. Trash can. Unselectable, like my soul. Come on. Got some herbs, man. That's a utility room. But first, let us check out the spooky bathroom. With the blood in the ground, you know, because that's sensible. Sarah Cambers. The one that finds us, I'm trapped in the bathroom. I walked home from the park after school because it was a nice day out. I had to go to the bathroom, so I stepped inside for a minute. Now the door won't open, and there was a creepy lady in the last stall. She has really long hair, and she keeps pulling it out and throwing it on the floor. There seems to be a trend of just random people getting, like, trapped. And then, like, hearing a woman who's kind of erratic or weird. So maybe it was a real town at one point. Then, you know, things happened. Then again, it is technically a video game world. Pick up Diesel. Hey, moron Terry, why did your stupid ass leave the plow in the middle of the park? A bunch of little jerks fill the tank with sand. I managed to drain out, but you need to refill the tank with diesel and bring it back to the Forest Service offices. Since your stupid ass probably doesn't know how to prime a diesel engine, will help you through it. Fill a tank of diesel. The pump and the bleed screw are located near the fuel filter in the engine. The primer pump will be a large rubber button. Loosen the bleed screw to allow the air to leave the fuel line. Pump the primer pump for 10 minutes or until you see fuel coming from the bleed screw. Time the bleed, there is no leaking. Start the engine. Now I need a key. Someone did not like toilets. Plow key. We're out of here, and we're never coming back. Let me just backtrack a mile away. But it happened, because we're going backwards, and it's a long way away. It's just like when you roll around in Zelda, when you're walking around, despite it not giving that much forward momentum in comparison. But you do it out of habit anyway. Okay. Find a small compartment and pull back door, reveal an area, insert fuel. Pour diesel gas can. What's meant left in the can, and soon it's empty. Hopefully this is enough to get the tree blocking the road. I have to do some other stuff. You carefully follow the instructions you read earlier. After finishing, you tap the bleed screw, the plow should work now. When you're fueled and prime the engine, the plow should now start. Indicating inside, use plow key. You lock the front door of the plow, get inside, and start the engine. Ooh! I'm driving a plow. I can control the lights. Yeah, I want to see you Silent Hill bastards come after me now. But what? There's UFOs! No, it's just the light reflecting off the light from the school bus was reflecting off the glass. Feels like I'm playing like a Half-Life 1 mod. It's like the driving physics of those games. Let's go! Use the plow to move the tree, it runs out of gas as you finish. And you don't get to see any work, because they didn't animate that part. Welcome to hell.
If Carolyn is here, I'm going to find her.
Deja vu. Does this technically count as a snow level? We did sewers, did industrial. Sequel will have desert levels next. It's just gonna be a playground, like a sandy playground, but that'll be the desert level representation. Slow dead end. Notice, I have no idea what you're saying. I think I see a save crystal over there. So we should go to that first. No, it's on a dock and there's a boat here. Save my game. Staticky thing over there. The landslide, this may be the only way to get to hell. You're going to need ores. Or really? Axe. The axe seems like a perfect weapon, but you can't pull from a log. The edge of the axe can still be used to crush or crack something. That's weird. A briefcase is frozen in black muck. You try to pull it up, but it won't move. The case is locked. For each gem-like indent seems to be some type of security mechanism. That is very random. Go down this road. See what we find. You notice a wall on the ground. A crack that reveals a strange gem. The crack on the limit, but we'll use this later. Path closed to a landslide. So we'll crack open the walnut, get the gem. I guess we need 3 of them, or maybe one will split into multiple pieces. Who knows? Is this one too? Yeah. It's back with walnut, revealing a moonstone. Got another moonstone, so we need one more walnut. And I believe it'll probably be over here. Is there gonna be ores, like collapsible ores in the briefcase or something crazy? A log cabin, its wood is rotten and covered in bugs. There's another walnut. It's a key. No, there'll be a key, and then we'll use that to open that, and there'll be ores in that. Okay, 3 moonstones. Piece of moonstone instance. Second, third. The briefcase pops open, revealing a single key. I told you, it'd just be a single key. Save. Because why not? Use cabin key. Alright, we can finally get some ores that have been haunting us since the very beginning of the game. Notice from caretaker. Due to the landslide, the trail is closed. However, you may take the boat into town if there's an emergency. Just remember the boat on the right goes further into hell. The boat on the left goes back to Cordova. As you're about to leave, you hear a strange noise outside, which leads to a cutscene. One of those things. It's getting closer. Oh god, it's a super one. I think he just left. Oh, I see. There's another boat over there. Save game. To hell. I believe if you go back to Cordova, or whatever, there's more. I know there's a bunch of secret content in this game. I just haven't. It might be post game only. I'm not sure. Dog? It's a dog with no animations. Are you friendly? I guess.
Caroline, could you really be here? Living in a place like this? What have you been doing since you disappeared? Why didn't you tell anyone where you were going? I'm so sorry, Caroline. Maybe if I'd listened to you, maybe if I'd tried harder, you never would have left. Do you even want me to find you, Carolyn? It doesn't matter now. I'm getting you out of this nightmare world, even if it kills me.
Next time on Concluse. Secret. So, we're gonna go around. Gonna find some secrets. See if there's anything cool or outstanding. And basically get our money's worth, as you would say out in the game. Wait, what? I just picked up an error. I'm gonna err on the side of caution and assume that's for something. We're to put over here. Going to need ores though. And that takes you back to the dock. I see how this all works now. Dark figures can be seen underwater on a nearby shore. I never realized this was water over here till now. I thought this was all cave or like rock. But there's an ocean there. And this just blew my mind. Freaked out, man. Secret. 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 What is this, a penis? You are white noise, man. The figure stares down you unexpectedly. It motions towards your pocket. You wonder if this is what he wants. You want some herbs, man? Apparently so. We'll just keep giving it herbs. I'm not sure if I have them all. I'm gonna have to go get the others if I'm missing some. Apparently it really likes herbs. It's like one big shit post. David Lynchian shit post, as I would say. Okay, I gotta go find more herbs. Alright, now I realize what these stairs were for. They had a purpose all along, but I didn't realize it. Apparently. Secret. Alright, I've got your other herbs. Reveal your secrets to me. I'm gonna say this is more inspired... I mean, Silent Hill itself was inspired by David Lynch. But this is more closer to the David Lynch side of things and the surreal side of David Lynch, I'm saying. Like, the one that likes to use black and white. Than Silent Hill, in some ways. Like, you're getting herbs to a white noise goo man. And now it's breaking free. Do I run for my life? Sometimes the smart thing to do is not give the static white noise ghoul man 5 herbs. I could have left a trail of some kind. Hell of a trail. Really long trail. But where does it go? No, seriously, where does it go? So, skipping ahead, we are now back at the docks. And we are still on the trail. This trail that made a really big mess. So we need to really calm down. What's this, a bunker? I use the error gem. Oh man, that's gonna be a rare gem right there. Error gem. So where am I? What am I gonna discover down here? Golden Freddy? Baldy? Who knows? It could even be my soul. There's not be a way for you to open the door. Appears a chained creature has come through here. The door now opens freely. I probably could have came here earlier, that meant. So there is this the clock tower level from Castlevania? God, what? Get up for me. You press the button. You press the other button. You get confused as you stare at a wall. Now we leave. Oh look, see, it even has like trails still, like showing me like how this contraption works. Okay. Press that button. 3 buttons down. This again. Another ladder. This looks like it leads the same way as before, though. Oh wait, no, there's a secret passageway. That's weird. It's like I'm playing a secret city map from Savin Co-op. Go around and hit E randomly and hope you find all the secret buttons. Here's a puzzle that's confusing and vague. And here's my secret porn collection. This is a very inside joke if you have not played Savin Co-op. That's if I want to get to the end. Ironically, we have not gone to the one that was initially open, which we probably should. Come on now, come on now. Is like a barrier blocking me, or what? Like a texture clip-in. Well, let's do whatever. Ladder. More buttons. You know, I just noticed I just like went straight ahead without checking my blind spot. Like there could be a stabber right there, and I would never know, you know, until I was stabbed. It's very uncharacteristic of me. Yeah, I was really supposed to go over and do that button over there first, but it looks like I can do it either way. Okay, and just one more. We'll get from flipping around, probably getting a ladder here. Hey there. Cool. Alright, all clear. Door now opens. What's this all building up to? Why is there random cubes? And smoldering bodies? I can't tell, they all look like the same color. It's very weird. Computer won't turn on, it needs a power cord. You plug in the cord and hit the power switch, starts to boot up. It boots through a screen that reads, activate bathysphere? Are we going into the abyss? There's a debate whether or not we're making right choices in our lives. No, we don't make right choices in our lives. I can tell you this right now. I'm gonna say this is very interesting. I wish there was some more stuff like this in the main game. Maybe the sequel will have it. Let me save. The entire world's just suspended in air. The button is stiff to touch. Takes all your strength to press it in. Make us. Oh God. This is the ending to Uzumaki from Junji Ito right now. Going right to the center of Earth on a spiral. It's a little bit kind of scary in an oppressive, surreal way. Not like, oh my God, scary, but more like, I feel so small in comparison to the world. Who built this here? Is it even built, or is it just all a dream? Who's talking?
Stylish and advanced society, Gardo was brought to its knees when its manifold collapsed and the substance was allowed to flow into this world. In a matter of days, the entire kingdom and its inhabitants were infected, and the decision was made to shutter the kingdom completely. All that is left of Gardo is the intense winds and weather system the kingdom was known for. This is the memorial site for the fallen kingdom of Gardo. Once a bustling, stylish, and advanced society, Gardo was brought to its knees when its manifold collapsed and the substance was allowed to flow into this world. In a matter of days, the entire kingdom and its inhabitants were infected, and the decision was made to shutter the kingdom
deepest
completely.
lore?
All that is left of Gardo is the intense winds and weather system the kingdom was known for. This is the memorial site for the fallen kingdom of Gardo. Once a bustling, stylish, and advanced society, Gardo was brought to its knees when its
the button's been like permanently pushed.
Substance was allowed to flow into this world. In a matter of days, the entire kingdom and its inhabitants.
It appears to be a children's book, but it's full of strange creatures you've never seen before. As you flip through its pages, you find each illustration more and more unnerving.
And weather system the kingdom was known for. This is the memorial site.
A handwritten journal of some kind. It's written in a foreign language you don't understand. The characters look like little pictures strung together.
Gardo was brought to its knees when its manifold collapsed and the substance was allowed to flow into this world.
Sure is hard to see. Trash, just like my soul.
Were infected, and the decision was made to shutter the kingdom completely.
A tired old book. You gently turn the cover. The first page reads Linking Book. Return to Cordova. Stay for the moment. So I guess there is some kind of guest book, signed guest book. Actual thing. Now this, you know, this also could just be the UFO ending from Silent Hill. Maybe. But it could be an actual, like, goo monster thing.
stylish and
me just take in all
advanced
this a little bit.
Garda was brought to its knees when its manifold collapsed and the substance was allowed to flow into this world.
This is either a really awesome deepest lore thing, kind of like discovering the underworld in the original Dark Souls with the Dragon Covenant, or this is just basically a UFO ending and none of it's canon. One of the two. What if your life was just a book? God, that's so weird. Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero here, and that is the end for Concluse. Or Conclusion. Or Conclusive. Or something. But yeah, it's a sequel bait, because I believe, like I said, it's based off a YouTube series of a originally non-existent game, but now it's a real game, so I guess that's how that works. And there's more to this series. That series is not done as far as I know. I have not watched it because I don't want to spoil the game I'm playing, so I'm a little ignorant on it, except for the fact it exists. You can go look it up if you really want to go see it. But I'll say that the next episode looks actually pretty exciting. I wish some of that stuff actually was happening in this episode, because I'll get to my criticisms of the game, and the one I liked about it now is that part of the game is somewhat dull. Like, it has some really good parts. Like, it has some really good certain atmospheric parts. I like the secret area. I like some of the imagery and some of the little cutscenes and everything and what it's going for. And then you still it's so loyal to some PlayStation games that took some of the worst parts, which is wandering around in the sewers looking for keys or those type of things. And that doesn't necessarily build atmosphere, that just kind of has you wandering around. But maybe that was part of the original video series and they wanted to be faithful to that. But I like I said, I like everything else for the most part. The art style, the screen, the black and white, does get to me after a while. I've already said that during my video. It comes on pretty heavy, and it probably would be lighter if I wasn't wandering around, once again, in like mazes or something. So I'm forced to see it for this kind of dark thing. It gives it a very distinct atmosphere, and in some artistic merit way, that is a good thing, actually. But I suppose to be an acquired taste, it's not quite mine. So, overall, I'm actually really excited for the next episode. The preview thing there looked really cool. I mean, there's a lot of potential here and everything. And like I said, I really like that secret area and everything. And then all little atmospheric touches. I like all that. I don't like the key wandering, like I said. It gets kind of doldrum. It is a walking sim. And sometimes it leads too much towards a walking sim versus the former. So, is it a good game? Yeah. But some certain flaws that bothered me. Anyway, so thank you all for watching me play Concluse. It's just called Concluse, but I'll call it Concluse Episode 1, because there's obviously going to be more. So I'll see you guys later, and you take it easy.